So Alex, good to see you here in Austria. Firstly, how are you feeling after that accident at Silverstone?
Feel good, thank you. Yeah, not too bad. I was a bit sore Monday, and then getting better every day, fighting fit, ready for the weekend.
It's great the team was saying that they've been able to rebuild your car for this weekend. The upgrade was damaged quite substantially at Silverstone, so significant, I guess, that you can at least get to test it here in FP1.
Exactly. The damage was possibly worse than it looked, actually. I think, fortunately for us, we hit the wall square on, and we must really damaged more the front end than anything else. But still, the guys did a mega job. In the few days we've had to get pieces repaired, spare parts sent over. So, of course, we're going to be a little bit low on parts this weekend. But otherwise, it's great that we can drive again on the new package and learn more from it.
Bit of a tricky weekend in that obviously there's less practice because it's a sprint, but still an opportunity in that, at least that FP1 to learn about the car, and then an opportunity because this weekend does present chances for guys, further down to maybe make some progress.
Yes, Silverstone, we didn't actually have much dry running before the race, and obviously in the race we did 100 meters, so you can't get much data from that. So any bit of data we can get this weekend helps, and it is a discovery. We are learning the car. It has a different feeling, a different characteristic that we still need to get on top of. So there is potential there, and you only really unlock that by doing laps and mileage.
Great stuff. Well, good luck this weekend. Thanks for your time. Carlos, an incredible weekend in Silverstone. Your first pole, your first win. Have your feet touched the ground yet?
Yes, definitely. It has sunk in during the last few days, and I definitely finally feels like it happened, and it has been a great few days. I've enjoyed it a lot, but at the same time, with a back-to-back, you don't really have time to think too much about Silverstone, and you need to focus in this weekend with a sprint quali format, which is going to be intense for sure.
It was a roller coaster race from start to finish, some highs, some lows. How challenging was it to assert yourself during that race?
It was definitely a challenge because there was a lot of going on in the radio, but I felt under control the whole time, and I felt like I never stopped believing that the race win was possible. Even when the team started to tell me to fuel save, to let Charles by, and I felt like I had to stay in touch with the lead in case anything happened. We kept believing it happened, and then I went for it. So yeah, very happy.
What was going through your mind when you passed Charles in that final stint and you were edging closer to the checkered flag?
It was not so much passing Charles because I pretty much knew I had that nearly done. I knew I had a pace advantage with the soft, and I knew that was going to happen. It was then the next few laps, how to manage the soft tire to the end, pull away, control the gap. Those last few laps were very, very long, and I loved how all planned out, and I could take the win for Ferrari.
Now you become the second Spanish driver to win a Grand Prix behind a driver you're very close to, Fernando Alonso. What does that mean to you?
It means the world. I mean, the last few days in Spain there has been a crazy reaction, and I loved it. This is the kind of thing that hasn't sunk in yet. Like realizing that I'm the next one after Fernando, and that Fernando was my childhood hero, and he was the first one to come and congratulate me. Like, I think this will take a bit longer to realize.
And to win in a Ferrari as well. Was that something you dreamt of as a kid?
That's what I mean. Is on top of that, do it with Ferrari in Silverstone in front of the biggest crowd ever in Silverstone. It was crazy. I mean, there's so many things that have little by little sunk in, but there are a few details that I need to go into the summer holidays and then chill down a bit and reflect on them.
Do you feel different at all, like in the way that you approach things?
Honestly, no. This is the thing that everyone told me everything was going to change, and I feel no change. I feel like, I won, but I want more. It doesn't change the meaning of being here and trying to win the next one as soon as possible.
And you must be excited about the next 150 races.
Exactly, or more, or I wish. I want to be in Formula One for many, many years. I'm loving my time in Ferrari. I'm enjoying myself a lot. I feel like I still have more potential and margin of improvement in some areas, so I think it can only get better and better from here.
And you're bang in the championship hunt. Is it game on for the championship?
But I said it 3 races ago, and I said it again. I'm not thinking about the championship, and I'm not going into a race thinking about the championship because I feel like the others that are ahead of me have more to lose than me. I have more to win. I'm going into every race weekend trying to win the race. And then at some point during the year, I will look at the leaderboard and see where I am. But it is true that the last few races have gone certainly a lot better, and it has put me a bit closer.
Awesome. Carlos, congratulations again. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks. Valtteri, I think you got your first Formula 1 podium here, and you've won twice here at Spielberg, so it must be a pretty special place for you.
It is. I love this place. It's beautiful nature, nice rolling hills, and good memories. Definitely, especially the first podium was amazing. So nice to be back.
And it must be pretty exciting to come here with a car that you can compete with on all types of tracks.
Seems like. I think Silverstone was encouraging in a way that also with the high-speed cornering content, the race pace was good. Still, the main concern is the reliability, which we are highly prioritizing and trying to fix the issues. And but yeah, as a track profile, for sure we can fight for points on Saturday and Sunday.
From a performance perspective, how does things change having the sprint here on Saturday and only one practice session before you kind of have to lock the car in?
It just makes that one practice session more important. So you definitely want to spend the time on track, and any setup change you make, you need to go to the right direction. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. So it's interesting. I kind of like it because straight away tomorrow afternoon we're into the action with the qualifying. So it's nice.
And just finally, I know that Joe had the accident, but great that he's okay after that race. And it kind of feels like you're moving into a space where both of you can regularly score on a weekend. That must be really important for the team's goals for P4 in the constructors.
It is. It's as you said. The main thing is seeing him doing well, and he's really keen to get back in the car. And he's been making great progress, like in qualifying especially. He's made a good step forward, and he's been there. So it means that we have two cars to fight for points for sure.
Great stuff. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yuki, I know not the British Grand Prix that you would have wanted. Have you spoken to the team and Pierre afterwards?
Yeah, straight away I apologize to the team and also to Pierre. The things, what happened in British Grand Prix was definitely not the one I want to, and also the result we didn't want to have as a team. So especially we're running in the points. So yeah, I mean, that was definitely one of the biggest mistake I ever done, especially in Formula 1 career. And yeah, I won't do it next time. Yeah.
This year, you've really seemed to turn a corner, both in the car and outside the car. Franz Tost said this week that you can still be quite fiery, but that they've brought some psychologists on board for you this year. How much is that helping?
Well, I had a already psychologist trainer from when I had a Formula 2. He done a really good job, and I'm really happy for him. We switched to the different psychologist trainer last 5 races. I think I would say it's working well. I think have to take a little bit more time to understand better about his thinking and also how it works. But yeah, I think I would say the psychologist things and the what happened in the UK was a different thing. This was a complete mistake. So I think hopefully will help me as well. And I know the limitation that super easy to get frustrated, especially in the car. So yeah, try to work on those things.
Car's clearly got great potential. How do you think it'll go around this track on what is, I guess, kind of something of a home race for the team, given the parent company?
Yeah, definitely. I think as a Red Bull, family, we're feeling like home Grand Prix. I love Austria, and yeah, last day I scored the points, and I would say the best qualifying results. That was first time P8 or whatever. So I had good memories here. So hopefully we can put it all together. I expect it's gonna be a still difficult race week, but yeah, I mean anything can happen, and try to, bring back the points for the team, to regain the points. Should take it in the Silverstone, but yeah, hopefully I can take that point, recover that point in Austria here.